Check. You already know what time it is, man. It's Cadillac Chronicles. Today we got Mr. Collipark in the whip.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Man, I feel great, man. It's the new year. This is the first thing I'm doing for the new year, so I feel great.
Word up. That's amazing, man. And I just want to let you know that you're a legend and
Appreciate that.
greatly appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
Word up. So, yeah, we about to go on a musical journey right now. We going, you know what I'm saying? We going to play a bunch of hits. It's going to be real cool, man.
So I'm going to start in the middle of my journey. Well, most people might know, and then I'm going to go back to the beginning. How about that?
Okay, let's get it.
You ready?
Absolutely.
So why you twerk?
This the record that changed my life right here.
Go ahead and
that
start
work,
and
right
make the pussy fart and whistle while you twerk.
Twerk some.
Yin yang in this
Hey,
thing. Yin yang in this thing. Yin yang in this thing.
You couldn't go nowhere in the city
Yin yang in this
back in
thing.
2000. Actually, we put it out in 99. And hear this. You couldn't go nowhere without hearing this right here.
word, this beat is crazy.
Yin yang in this thing. Let me see you make that pussy forward. Good Lord, make it shake like a salt shaker. Too hard, get it up till you can't,
No more.
Yeah, I love it when your hoes take it.
To the floor.
Baby bounce, biggie bounce, It's on you, shout it,
Yeah,
you can
man, the
twerk
boys,
in
they
the
was
skirt if you
crazy.
want to.
They were like 19, 18 years old when they
all
did
night for the club in the club, show me what I like.
Free bitch made money in the club. Some hoes like to take it off for a thug. You can't come with nothing less than a dub. Or she licking at your ass like a scrub. Some hoes like it when a nigga showing love. And she'll show you what she really made of. I guarantee your ass wouldn't get enough. Tell her pop that shit, drop that shit. What?
So am I mixing these in, or how am I doing these? You got it.
You could, I mean, we can talk about it because I was about to ask you a question right now.
Okay.
So, like, because you said that you know what I'm saying, you started off, like, with some Freaknik music, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, that is like the evolution of Freaknik, though, because it's in the same vein.
So my sound comes from that. If you listen to the elements, the 808s and the snares and the snare rolls and all that, they
Facts.
come from what we call Atlanta bass or Atlanta booty shake music,
Word.
which was derived from the Miami bass,
Facts.
right? And so this is just a slowed down version of where I come from.
But it still get the effect, though.
Yeah, it's the drive is different from bounce music, and I talked about it a lot in a lot of interviews I do, but I ain't never been able to play the records.
Facts.
So you can actually hear the evolution of the sound.
Mm-hmm.
So I started out as DJ Smurf, as a DJ here in Atlanta for a local mixtape crew called the J Team.
Okay.
And so this is before Camp and DJ Jelly and all that. And so that's where my vibe came from. And then I started producing and doing all kind of stuff like that. But by the time I got to Yin Yang Twins, that's when I kind of got in my bag and developed my own sound.
Word up. You for sure got your own sound.
So after Whistle While You Twerk, I did this record right here. If I can get it going. So this was the record, the second single after Whistle While You Twerk. They thought we was a one-hit wonder. So we went back in the bag. We got dropped from Universal. And then we went to Koch Records and we did this record right here. If y'all know it, you gon' know it.
She got her hands on her knees and elbows on her thigh. She like to twerk and that's for certain cause I can tell she fine. She got me hype, I wanna bite it right now, yeah. Say, yeah.
Whoa!
Look at y'all snap, make that ass clap. Niggas in the club spinning dudes when it's fat. Thinking real fine, standing 5'9", high heels on, right on time. Goddamn, look at y'all she making that ass
Jiggle
I like the way it wobbity
in the middle,
in that body down for my nursery rhyme.
brittle.
Somebody told you
Shaking ass and getting paid because she making her cheeks. She ain't scared to get on the floor to show her ass and titties. If she doing it quite right, I might just give her 50. I've been drinking Hennessy, so I'm down to tipsy. I know them hoes in the club ain't twerking
This
for
that
free.
work.
If she dancing like she should, she'll make her money. I like the freaky ass hoes to gymnastics for me. Oh shit, that's it, so I'm spinning my cheeks.
her hands all on her knees and then her bows on her thigh. She like to twerk and that's for certain cause I can tell she fine. She got me hype, I wanna bite it right now, yeah. Say, yeah. She got her hands all on her knees and then her bows on her thigh. She like to twerk and that's for certain cause I can tell
Yo,
she fine. She got me hype, I wanna bite it right now, yeah.
fire.
Say, yeah.
That's the first time I started using sound effects like that. This record right here. I had D-Rock, one of the twins, that bought this little bitty drum machine that had all these different sounds in it. And that's what I did this beat in. And I went back and changed the drums in the SP12.
Because that's what it sounds like, a drum machine though. Like,
Yeah, it was a drum machine. So the piano, the horns, and all that stuff came out. This little bitty drum machine.
word.
And it had some bullshit drums in it.
Okay.
So after I did the beat, I went back and put my drums in it.
Yo, that's fire.
Yeah.
See, that's
appreciate it.
innovation right there, man. Hey.
Yeah, man. I mean, some of my best music has come when I buy new equipment that I don't know how to use.
Okay.
So your brain is just wide open to use everything that's in it. And then after you create, you can go back and then incorporate what you do.
Word.
Yeah. So after that, we kind of went left, and I changed my drums because I was a big fan of Pharrell.
Okay.
Right. So
Shout out to Pharrell.
this when the Neptunes was booming, and they had this record that he did that didn't go nowhere. It was this record by Babyface that he did called "There She Goes," and the drums in that record was crazy. So then I got with Kane, and he brought the idea and sung out the horns and all that shit. So then we went back in the lab with the Neptune drums and this record right here. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah.
My goddamn self. Smoke by myself, drink by myself,
By my goddamn self. By my goddamn self.
Nigga dwell on me, can't hang some tail on me. Got my bitch all at the crib trying to smell on me. Nigga wanna stay around me, but when I'm sitting on the couch, she keep me saying, cause she grabbing on my crouch. Now I already know. Thinking to myself, what the fuck somebody told. Had to been one of the niggas that I showed. Some shit that they never should have seen anyhow. Oh hell, who the fuck hating on me now? Smoking on my weed, steady drinking on my beer. Hell no, nigga, get the fuck up out of here. Can't hold water, so you can't hold your tongue. Nigga lip smacking like some true bubble gum. Tell him where I been, what I did, who I'm with. Said he seen me with 2 bitches. That's when I said I gotta stay the fuck away from
What we doing?
Smoke by myself, drink by myself, fuck these hoes by my goddamn self, for real. By my goddamn self,
For real.
by my goddamn self. Smoke by myself,
What?
drink by myself,
What?
fuck these hoes by my goddamn
Hey. See, it really had that Neptune bounce like that.
Yeah.
How that snare be hidden, that rim
Yeah,
shot.
Yeah. So I'm a big music fan, just such as yourself.
For sure.
So when I hear people and I'm inspired by people, you know, it's just like anything. When you're inspired by something, it makes you want to be better or whatever. I don't have a lot of that going on right now. But the Neptunes, Timbaland, they are
out to
two of the,
Timbo.
and Dre, Dr. Dre, of course. Back then, that era right there was crazy with
Facts.
the producers, man. Even Swiss Beats.
Word.
But
You was going crazy too though. For real.
well, I like to give homage, man. You know what I mean? Because without the people before me, there would be no me.
Word up.
So, you know, so we could fast forward. So we were killing the game with that. And then Yin Yang, I hooked Yin Yang up with Lil Jon after that.
Word.
And so that's when they did, I didn't produce it, but that's when John did the Get Low.
Okay.
After Ay Ay Ay, and then they did Salt Shaker.
Word.
Right? But after that, we said this crunk movement is getting too much. We getting swallowed up with the crunk music. So we had to go and make our own sound. Again.
That's what I'm saying.
And so that's when I dropped this right here.
Hey. Nah, when this came out, it was so crazy because nobody was ever whispering on the song like that.
That's
like,
right.
Hey, how you doing, love?
So it's like everything was so turned up. We said, let's turn it all the way down. Yeah. Got sexy on it.
Mind if I touch it and see if it's soft? No, I'm just playing. Let's just say I can. And I'm known to be a real nasty man. And they say a closed mouth don't get fed, so I don't mind asking for head. You heard
And
what
it's
I
like a
said.
beatbox
We need
kinda.
to make our way to the bed.
Well,
Start using
again,
your head. You like
I had
the
bought this
bug,
new
have
piece
your
of
hands
equipment,
open on the bug.
a rolling something. It was a sound module, and the bass was in there.
Okay.
And then I had just bought the motif, which had the beatbox hi-hats in it.
Okay.
So I took the hi-hats from the motif and the 808 and the snap from this rolling thing that I had just bought.
That's like the most perfect snap right there.
Right. It's been sampled so many times, man.
That's
But it's all
crazy.
good, though. Like bam, bam.
Wow, I never really thought about it like that.
Bam.
Beat the pussy up, beat the pussy up,
Pussy up.
beat the pussy up, beat the pussy up,
Pussy up.
beat the pussy up, beat the pussy up,
Pussy up.
beat the pussy.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
It's
Yeah,
really like
man.
a beatbox.
It is, man. So it was just like, again, when I buy new equipment and I don't know what the sounds are in it, you trying to figure out how to work it. So you just doing stuff. Like you just going
Word.
through program and stuff, and then you stumble up on something. And it's right there, you know. So after I did this record here, me and David Banner used to work out of the same studio. And so that's kind of how we met. Him and Bone Crusher. I went to high school with Bone Crusher.
Word.
Yeah, so Bone Crusher and David Banner and Lil Jon worked out of this studio called The Zone
Okay.
out in Gwinnett. And so I was hot as a firecracker right then when I dropped weight. So David Banner wanted some beats.
Okay.
So then I sent him a beat CD, and this was the first beat on the CD.
Hey.
Come, girl, I'm trying to get your pussy wet. Work that, let me see your drip sweat. Come, girl, I'm trying to get your pussy wet. Work that, let me see your drip sweat. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Work that clip, come, girl. Finger fuck your pussy like you want some, girl. Work it like a nigga straight looking on your pearl. I wanna see you come in the middle.
That synth sound in there was an out-of-body experience.
Word.
I played it like a DJ would. Like when you cutting and scratching, I kind of played the synth sound like a DJ cutting and scratching, and that's how it came out.
I wanna see your legs shake, take you to the crib, we can fuck to the bed break. Fuck you till your pussy ache. Think about that, but right now, girl, master. Stay for a nigga, rubber freaky in the club, stop worrying about them other hoes. This is me and your world. Work that click, come girl, I'm trying to get your pussy wet.
Every time I see David Banner now, he tell me thank you for changing his life.
Get your pussy wet.
Yo, this is a classic right here. Like,
Yeah. But he was the one that gave me my love on national TV.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Work.
So I was in the back. I was never in the front. So when I gave him this beat and he premiered the video on 106 in Park,
okay.
he let everybody know that I was behind all the yin yang stuff and behind all the whisper song and that this was a new sound that I was creating.
So, and that's your sound. Like,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So let me ask you this: were you writing anything on those songs?
So on the next song, because after I'm gonna go back and talk about this in more detail. I was a rapper for a minute. I wasn't a rapper, but I rapped on my booty shake stuff.
Okay.
So I do know how to write and put together records. But I wouldn't get on them for the most part. Now I got on a couple of records for Yin Yang, like Bad with Mike Jones.
That's that work too.
And this record, I'll go back and play that one. But this record right here, because I got on Bad, this artist told me, you got to get on there and put something on this one. So I got on this record too, and it became my most popular, my tagline and everything came off of this record. And I just found it so funny that this would be the record that did it. But y'all gonna know this one.
Collipark, Bubba Sparks.
Hey, this that work.
Yeah.
Hey.
Get it together and bring it back to me.
Yeah.
Hit the Players Club for about a month or two. Put a tan on it, then see what it do.
Sound effects going crazy.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
it together and bring it back to me.
Come to find out, Future was in this video shoot.
Put a tan on it.
Somebody paused it and put it up online because he
That's
was down
crazy.
with Dungeon Family.
Get it
Bubba was
okay.
signed with with Big Boy.
tight.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Get it tight.
Girl, I don't need you, but you need me. Take it off, let it flop, shake it freely. And I don't tell stories, I let them tell themselves. And you ain't gotta sell sex, girl, it sell itself. Like nothing
else. Yeah, I'm a country boy, but that big city bottom fill me up with joy. Ain't like grand, live it up,
So
daddy.
you can hear the sound evolving.
Baby. This is us, ready. Put it on,
But it's like it
enthusiastically.
has
Whatever it is that you do it
Right, it's all
admirably.
connected,
And I ain't
right?
choose it, that thing chose me. It's motherfucking yin yang all the way in.
That came from the David Banner record.
Right.
But the difference is I sampled it into the SP12, so it hit different.
Wow.
I found you, this new booty. Get it together and bring it back to me. Hit the Players Club for about a month or two. Put a tan on it, then see like
That scratching to the siren is crazy.
Yep. I played it like a DJ because that's word. So here go the line right here.
Put a tan on it, then see what it do.
Get it right, get it right, get it tight. Get it right, get it right, get it tight. Get it right, get it right, get it tight. Get it right, get it right, get it tight.
Yeah,
That's fire. That's so fire.
I appreciate it, man.
And it's crazy because like the sound effects are going so crazy, and it's like just the little details really just make it like a whole thing.
Right. And that comes from being a DJ. I tell people,
Word.
if you got like a background in the band or if you grew up playing piano or anything like that, that's a part of what separates you from everybody else. So my DJ background and my band background plays a big part into my production because in the midst of all this, this artist was a fan of my mixtapes back when I was a DJ. And he was watching what I was doing. So when he worked on his debut album, he got in touch with me. And I didn't know him at the time, but he wanted a track from me for his album. And a lot of people didn't know that I did this next track, but this is the track that I gave him.
Oh wow. Man, that's crazy. I never knew that. That's crazy.
Yes, sir.
I'm a TRAPSTR. Got the city on lock, big shoes on the car. She likes it. Hey, she likes it. Let's got the city on smash, the streets on click clock. 80 grand just to see the Jacob go TikTok. I'm so materialistic, so well connected. Just ask about it. So well run the streets all day. I don't get no sleep. No eating spun divots 4 times a week. Bucket of crab legs, slick had the lobster. I'm the real deal, these other imposters. Pop the gold ballers, yeah, I took those sips. 50 in the trunk, yeah, I took those trips. Keep it white girl, yeah, forever my lady. 2 grand flat, get your 4 and a baby. I'm a TRAPSTR. Got the streets on lock, big shoes on the car. She likes it, hey. She likes it, she likes it. I'm a TRAPSTR. Keep Barney in the sweets, cop goose from the bar. She likes it. She likes it.
See, you was having like the piccato, you know what I'm saying? The staccato in the back. You know what I'm saying? It was like an orchestra going on.
Right. So knowing the different progressions and how to create drama within the music, that's just from being in the band.
Word.
You know what I mean? And so a lot of people don't know the next music I'm going to play. When BG got away from Cash Money and went to Koch, he did 3 albums solo, right? And I had Yin Yang on Koch when we did Say Ay, 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 so I had to connect over there. So they reached out to me to do all of his first 3 singles from those 3 albums.
Oh, wow.
And so a lot of people they don't really know those records, but in the South, they know those records. So I'm going to play like the one that Boosie redid, but they love this record down in Louisiana, and they loved it here if you're a big BG fan, but you can hear the horns and my band influence coming in these records right here.
What's that, man? This Lil B Jizzle, your #1 original hot boy, you hear me?
Yeah.
And I got Collipark music.
I
They
remember
got
this
me
song.
bouncing with this one here. You can bounce with it, and you can fuck with it, and you can roll with it. You hear me? My dog Smurf, I'm telling you, did this year. And it's that life after Cash Money world. And I'ma bring them in my world. I want it, you got it. Don't make me have to go in your pockets. I want it, you got it. Don't make me have to go in your pockets. This for my hot boys and my hot girls. Ride with me, I'ma bring you up in my world. This for my hot boys and my hot girls.
to his horns right here.
I'ma
Watch
run
this.
you up in my world. My ghetto pass, go state to state. I could go in any hood, cause I ain't fake. I bob my head, I stomp my feet. For Soldier Slim, won't you do that? Know you clap with me. Say hi, girl, don't play with me. Like yin yang, let me see your soul shake for me. I'm on the move, no stopping this. Cash money, move over, I got this. I'm about to fuck the game up, just watch this. When it's over, I bet I see a profit. I'm a CEO, I'm an artist too. I'm a hustler, I get work from Florida too. Don't fuck with me, I stump you. If you score the right amount, I front you. I talk this shit, cause I'm bout this shit. Ain't no way I can run no way out this shit. I want it, you got it. Don't make me have to go in your pockets. I want it, you got it. Don't make me.
And so far, I played all the
This for my hot
all the instruments in these records,
Wow, that's
except
crazy.
the guitar. I don't do the live guitar.
for my hot boys and my hot girls. Ride with me, I'ma bring you up in my.
So it's like in that, just dissecting it. You know what I'm saying? It's like the horns. That's really on some like New Orleans type of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when they called me to do that, I wanted to stay true to where he came from
Word.
and what he does, but at the same time, kind of add a different little flair since he wasn't with them no more. And I don't think Manny was with them at the time either. I can't remember, but so I just wanted to keep it true, but at the same time, make it mine.
For sure, for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean,
You did a great
so
job.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So now you hearing the horn aspect of where I come from. I can't remember if this was right before or right after that. I did this record right here, and it became a classic for New Orleans. Yin Yang. I'm still with Yin Yang at this time, but I did this record right here that it still pays some bills around the house.
Oh.
Wow, I haven't heard this in a minute.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
It's a classic though. Like,
Yeah. All the
football games, huh?
all the college bands play it, all the high school bands, the HBCUs, they love this record.
Tell them how we gonna come. Tell them why they don't wanna run. Tell them why they better run. Stand up and get crunk. Stand up and get crunk. Here we come to get you.
How long you got to ride around, man? I got a bunch of shit.
Hey, we just riding, man. I'm riding. We good, yo. We good.
How much gas you got, dog?
Bro, I got like a quarter tank left.
Yep.
That's what we gonna do. Cry.
Nah, this, yo, they had this
Me and my
in
brother,
like
we
Madden.
came to
Yeah.
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
It was just in the Bad Boys movie, too.
Wow.
MasterCard commercials, all kind of shit.
We drop in everything you pop
Yeah,
in
man.
from the
It's a blessing.
begin to make your adrenaline pump right on through your skin and make that pump begin. They were playing a den, but we came on back cause we wanted to win. We jumped out like a jack in the box, I'm like an adder with a fat dude sack in my sock. Tell them how we gonna come.
Crunk,
Tell them why they don't wanna.
crunk.
Tell them why they better run. Stand up and get crunk. Stand up and get crunk. Here we come to get you.
You better
Here we come to get you.
a little bit
Here we come to get you. Here we come to get you. A little bit.
Yeah, man. That's a classic right there. Like, that's
Yeah, man.
crazy. You really got hella classics.
The dope part about it is we didn't have budgets, we didn't have big labels, we didn't have none of that. So the music that we were making had to connect to the streets.
Word.
So I was talking to a dude the other day who came in the game with a big deal, a big budget, and all that. But he said the bad part about that is that they were making records to please the office.
Okay.
They got all the money, they got all this, but they was trying to get the office, the labels to pick the single, to agree with the single. So they was making records to please them. We made records for the streets because that's how we ate. We were independent. And so if the streets didn't buy our records, we didn't eat. You know what I
Right.
mean? So that's a blessing because they still connect to this day because they connected to the culture back then, and they continue to connect to the culture right now.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, man.
And it's like, just from like an instrumentation standpoint, it's like it wasn't hella complicated. Like it was so simple and so easy to connect to.
You felt it, man.
Word.
It was a feeling. It didn't have to be complicated. It just had to be sincere.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And so it came from a real place, a true place. And I think that's why Collipark made such a big mark in the game. We didn't try to be anything that we weren't. We didn't have to try to be street. We didn't have to try to be thuggish. We didn't have to try to be nothing but who we were, which was just a good time, man, because that's where I come from.
Word. And it was really great music.
Yeah, yeah.
Like from the lyrics to the product, like everything.
That's right.
Like very well put together.
That's right. So, I mean, that was a great time for us, man. Leading up until that point, the Yin Yang Twins, the Bubba Sparks, the David Banner, that really got me in a position to go do a situation over at Interscope. Everybody was over there at the time. Polo had a label deal over there. Pharrell was over there. Timberland was over there. Dre, of course, was over there. Everybody was over there. So I did my label deal over at Interscope, and I was over there for about a year and a half with nothing, man. I was shooting blanks in the building. I had never had a major deal before that other than Universal. So I'm just sitting over there trying to get noticed, and that was new for me. And so
on some, like, you had to make music that the office would like.
Right, because they didn't understand real Southern music.
Okay, I got you.
So I'm in the office trying to please people who don't understand where I'm from, right? So in the midst of me doing that, and I'm going to play a record that I didn't produce, but this is when I found this artist. It's not in here. Yeah, there you go right there. I found the artist, and I took him to a partner of mine, and I executive produced this album. And a lot of people don't know that I found this artist because he wasn't signed to my label. But I was over the project. And here we go.
Hey, baby.
Oh, wow.
Hey, baby.
That's crazy.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Dog exclusive.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
It's like in the same vein, though, like the sound.
Hey, baby. Oh, we wanna know what we say in the club. Hey, baby. White folks, gangsters, and the thugs. Hey, baby. Stunning with a stack of them thugs. Hey, baby.
Made this beat.
Riding in the
Dog
lag
made
with
this
a
beat.
mug. Hey, baby.
But I
I'm
did
in the club hollering. Hey,
one of the
baby.
follow-up singles to it.
Hey, baby.
But we had
Hey, baby.
kind of went our separate
Hey, baby.
ways.
I'm in the club
I'ma
hollering.
play
Hey,
it
baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I'm in the club hollering.
Now I produced this one.
Polo grind. Collipark, you a fool for this one, baby. That right. Hey, see, this how players rock. If I don't like the way that she acting, then I'ma tell her bye. How you gon' play a player, girl? You know how players rock. Can't recognize game, and I've been running game a lot. Never get caught in my lap. Touch my heart and hope that how players rock. I don't like the way that she acting, I tell her bye. How you gon' play a player, girl? You know how players rock. Can't recognize game, and I've been running game a lot. Never get caught in my lap. Touch my heart and hope that how players rock.
Yo, I don't think y'all really understand what's going on right now. It's Hurricane and Collipark. Yo,
Everything.
Hey.
My time. Smurf. You did the fool with this one,
See, they still calling me DJ
Facts,
Smurf on these
I got
records.
Hurricane Chris. And right now, we want all the sexy ladies. Tim Buck, what up? Drop and give me 50 Hurricane.
Bustin' it wide open and shaking it on the floor. I'm finna go to the bar to get some drink and hit the floor. I'm finna get on 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 the floor. She wanna
Drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50. Girl, drop and give me 50. 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 Girl, drop and give me 50. The mama right there, bad. She drop it and shake it bad. Come holla, I got the dollar. Got more.
That's how out to Mike Jones, man.
Follow
real though.
They sleep on the run Mike had.
I'm high attention,
Yo,
I'm dropping and give me
that's
dick. She
crazy.
see me with her.
Mike had a run, man.
For sure, for sure.
She know when I get
remember
inside,
his
I'm
number
up
right
on
now,
my
to this
mind.
day.
She see me with Collipark.
I can never remember. What is it, dog?
It's 281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones aboard the low because Mike Jones about to blow.
Oh,
She
my
said if
God.
I get a Tesla, we gon' leave and hit the mo. I told her, girl, here you go. I tease her on the low, now she freaking me on the floor. She begging me for some more.
So Mike is a huge fan of my production,
Like the throw ice,
but he was signed to Swisher House.
we in the dog.
So he came to me when he was working on his album, and we did a record, and the label didn't want to use it. So he came back to me for this one. But before this one, the record that we didn't put it out, but I gave it to Yin Yang.
Put your right hand in the air, put the left one in your.
Here go the record right here.
Yeah, tickle like that, tickle like.
All right, my bad.
Yo,
Mike
this is like my
Jones,
childhood. Yo, real talk.
Holla at your boy.
So this was originally Mike Jones' record.
Wow.
We got Yin Yang Twins and Mike Jones.
We went back and put verses from Yin Yang on it.
Collipark
fire.
and Swisher House in this bitch. That's right. Check it out.
I'm looking for a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind. I need a dime. That's top of the line. Cute face, slim waist with a big behind.
You want this money, then you gotta be a
Bad bitch.
Shake that ass for a tip if you a
Bad bitch.
drop it down.
to the floor if you a.
Bad bitch.
Oh no, she ain't a hoe. She just a.
Bad bitch. I'm in the club looking for a bad bitch. In the parking lot looking for a bad bitch. Everywhere I go, I'm trying to find that bad bitch. You know me, I gotta keep me a bad bitch. Freak in the morning, freak in the evening. I'm looking for a freak when I'm done block bleeding. Now take me to a house, tease me, then please me and tell all her friends how the dick made her sleeping. Believe me, when I'm up in that, I'm beating it. Giving y'all that Mike Jones treatment. I can tell by the way she walk that she got it. Body so deadly, you can tell when she drop it. I'm either gon' hit her, I'ma be ass out.
Swisher House passed up on this, man.
That's crazy. But to be honest though, I feel like that wasn't really his bag, but he could get in that bag with you
Right.
right now.
So the reason why I had so much success, let me stop. You have to let an artist create. You have to let the artist be creative, man. You can't. If you look at the artists that I've had, we experimented. You know, we had fun while doing it. Now, just think if that was Mike Jones' record, how that could have opened up his creative bag.
Facts for sure.
Because he had already solidified the Texas bag, you know what I mean, with the steel tipping and all that back then and all that. He had already solidified that.
Facts.
So you can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. You kind of got to add some kind of different. You got to differentiate in your style somewhere. Like with Yin Yang, we did a lot of twerk music. But if you take Smoke by Myself, Drink by Myself, or wah 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 wah, she talking to me. Like we made different songs that you might not call out, but it added a variety to our sound.
For sure, for sure.
And I think some artists don't do that. But we were able to do that. And I hated that for Mike Jones that he didn't get the chance to use that record because we probably would have made a bunch of music together. But hey, life goes on.
Word.
Life goes on. But again, while I was at Interscope, let me go back a little bit. While I was at Interscope trying to figure that situation out, where's this song at? There we go. I signed an artist, and I took him up to the building, made the whole staff have this meeting, and I made them put up a projector because back then the internet wasn't a thing, and I had the whole building look at everything that he had going on in this conference room, and when we left that conference room, they were blown away. So this was the introduction to me of Interscope working with real Southern sound. Like before then, they had my man, shouts out to Polo. They had Jim Crow over there, I think. And Polo was over there with Rich Boy. But the type of sounds that I do, a lot of people who don't live in the South don't get it at first. So I was able to take a sound to Interscope Records that normally probably wouldn't have got put out over there.
Okay.
So after we left that meeting, within about a month, this record was number 1.
I think I know what it is.
Soldier Boy.
You was in the video.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, I was
this
in the
damn.
video.
Yeah, I call it Soldier Boy.
I probably look older then than I do now.
Retired from left.
I had the suit on and everything.
Facts. Yo.
Soldier Boy, I'm in it. Why me?
I still can't do this dance.
Why me crank that Soldier Boy? That Superman. That now why me you crank that Soldier? 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 Now what? Soldier Boy, I'm in it. Why me crank it? Why me roll? Why me crank that Soldier Boy? That Superman. That now why me you crank that Soldier? 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 Now what? Soldier Boy, been it. Why me lean that?
I was in Brazil, right? Get my hair braided. I was in Rio, Copacabana on the beach.
Okay.
The girl that's braiding my hair, right? She's playing some Brazilian music, showing me, right? And then I'm like, what American music do y'all listen to? And she put this on. This is the first song that she put on.
Wow. What year was this?
Well, this is last year, 2024. I'm for real.
Wow, that's.
I was like, yo,
I'm
that's
thinking you talking about back then, man.
Nah.
So it's crazy because when I travel, like when I go on vacation, I travel abroad. It's funny. A lot of the artists that really be popping over here that people think are really doing it, I don't hear their music. I hear a lot of my catalog abroad.
They
Right?
like the older stuff.
Right. And it's just the appeal of a good time. That's what works in those situations.
That, and I feel like the instrumentation, like,
Right.
it connects with the music that they're already familiar with.
Right. You're right. I never thought about it like that.
Facts, like all the, like horns and stuff like that. You know what
Yep,
I'm saying?
yep.
They used to that.
So after I signed Soldier, he blew up quick.
Facts.
And so I was coming off of Hurricane Chris. Although he wasn't signed to me, I executive produced and I produced on the album. Shouts out to my production team at the time, the Package Store, which had Mr. Hankey, who went on to do the Lil Duval record, Smile Bitch. And he did a record. I got to play one of his records. But I produced this record right here, right after Soldier. And I put it out there that he produced it, but I actually produced it. And they introduced this artist right here.
The dance flow silly.
Wow.
The ladies gon' feel me. The fellas in the back and they twisting up a filly. Get silly. Get silly.
So hold on.
Get silly.
I gotta ask you something. So my first introduction to making like music was Fruity Loops. You know what I'm saying? And like a lot of the sounds that you would use is from Fruity Loops.
So Soldier was using Fruity Loops. That was his thing. So when I did this record, I was trying to mimic something that he would do.
Okay.
And that's why I was like, yo, we were branding Soldier at the time. So I wanted to brand him as this phenom, which he was. But he had so much going on, he couldn't get to everything. So I was waiting for him to give me a beat for VIC, and he just couldn't get to it. So I did a beat that I thought that he would do. And so that's why we were like, we just gonna say you did it. And it just it just made the perception of what was going on that much bigger.
Wow.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna go back and play that one. But
that's crazy though.
Yeah, I
The
did.
dance.
I did Get Silly, and then after that, me and my production team, for the follow up to Get Silly, which this record here flopped like hell when we put it out, but probably became one of my biggest productions, culturally and just in general to this date.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I've heard this song in
It's one of the biggest line dance records in the
Facts.
world. Yeah, in the world.
Get low, scrub the ground, let me see your chest. Push it up, let me see your chest.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Get it now. Yeah, yeah. Get it now. Yeah, yeah. Get it now. Yeah, yeah. Get it now. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, big girl, make a bag it up. Make a bag
Yeah,
it
man.
up. Hey, big girl, make a bag it up. Make a bag it up. Hey, big girl, make a bag it up. Make a bag
my acts can still tour as well too.
Facts.
Because they got classic records.
This is classic.
I got them shaking they boobies like Congos, man. I'm shaking the city like quakes. The haters blue in the face like Gonzo, cause I'm breaking the cake, so let's bake. I'm taking the game's mine. Yeah, I witnessed the change, it's my time. Yeah, I'm new to the game, but y'all might wanna say you whack raps, daylight saving time. I can dance, homie.
And Vic could actually rap too, man.
I'm looking at
He could rap.
a girl
People get caught up in the records that we do, and they don't really be listening
in his pants.
to the artists on the record.
See about
Like Yin Yang could really came from Yin
Yo,
Yang.
they be going in.
Yeah, it's just the subject matter.
Facts.
sounding
Yeah.
real bad, just like the percolate.
Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah.
See that
Yeah.
song, like it sound like the Yin Yang Twins could have been on that.
So that was one of the last, that record and Drop and Give Me 50 was like the last records that I made with that Yin Yang type vibe to it. Because I didn't want to, that's like a sound that I did with them.
Okay.
And I didn't want to force that because at that time, the sounds of music was evolving to something else. So I didn't want to force that on the artist that I was working with at the time. But let me go back to Yin Yang because out of me working with them back then, my relationship with another artist who became a worldwide phenom began in that time. But we turning heads in this thing, dog.
We ain't got no cash.
No cash, man. So,
Oh nah, this is that work right here.
yeah. So this record right here, Yin Yang didn't even know what to do with it before I put this guy on it. So my relationship with Pitbull started
Wow.
over at TVT. He was signed over there, and Lil Jon was working with him. But sonically, this record right here kind of fit who he was. So we had the track. I wanted to put it on Yin Yang's album really bad because the sample of Din Dada was so huge at the time. I had to put it on the album. So I sent it down to Pitbull, and he wrote his verse and the hook, and the rest is history.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's the same drums I use in the Whisper song as well. You can listen. You hear?
To the I to the T, Ying to the Yang, up in this thing, D to the rock, my nigga came up in the cut, pouring it up, rolling it up, holding it up, ain't her ass swollen or what? Yes sir, we gon' take it back like these and bows, nasty as I wanna be, that makes me too loud for your crew.
So shouts out to my man Tom Slick, who did this record with me. He did all the percussion in it.
Right, let's go.
Snap.
Loose,
Yeah, he
get drunk,
did.
get drunk, get blowed. That's right, let's roll. MIAATL for show. But this was a killer, that whole fan. But this was a killer, that whole fan. But this was a killer, that whole fan. But this was a killer.
Yeah, that's so crazy because you really like you put together some real classics, yo.
So-
That's crazy.
After that, I get a call from Twister, and they want a beat. I send him a beat, and they love it. They just don't know what to do with it. So I go to Pitbull again
Yo, Pitbull is nice.
because he from Miami, and we just connected sonically. And I sent him this beat, and he sent back a hook and a verse to this.
Collipark.
Yeah, we gon' take it from the bottom to the windy city. Miami Spanish, Chi-Town Spanish, Pitbull, Twister. And we want all the women to boogie, boogie, boogie. Go ahead, baby. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Go ahead, baby. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Get down, hit the floor. Get down, hit the floor. Get down, hit the floor. Get down, hit the floor.
You hear the synth from David Banner playing?
Yeah, for sure.
Shake it for me. Come and work it for me, shout it, but don't break it for me. Wiggle, wiggle, won't you come on and get naked for me? Say you like the dilly, won't you come and take it from me? Go on, twerk it for me while I let the slide. Pop it for me, mama, show me you know how to ride. Now stop running from it, go on, hold that fatty up. And let me beat it up until you say you had enough. Pitbull and Twister, shout it, show me how you work that, work that. Go to the floor, but don't hurt that, hurt that.
That's
Take it with me if you can show me how you do that. Flicking so hard, I got the hood, how that who that. Hit it so hard, mama, see the come and let me inspect the thighs. Open up because I got a new exercise. I can drop it down, pick up the flow, hit it with the rhythm and go. Get down, hit the flow.
That's crazy.
Okay, so now we at this tempo. Now I'm gonna go back to where I come from.
So hold up. With Pitbull, right? It's crazy because I remember when he first came out, like he was really rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Pitbull was with Uncle Luke first, right?
For real?
Yeah, that's where you got to start, with Uncle Luke.
Wow.
He didn't look nothing like how he looked, and Pitbull could really spit.
That's what I'm saying. He was
Yeah.
really rapping, like.
Yeah, so that's
But
what
then he made a transition from that to like more party records.
once you understand what pays the bills, you try to find a way to stay true to who you are, but then make a hit record. That's the key. So if you can really rap, but then you figure out how to make a hit record, oh my goodness, look at Jay-Z. You go back to the Reasonable Doubt album, but then you go past that when he found out how to make a hit, probably on what was that Pharrell record he had? Somewhere up in there when he started making them records with Pharrell, he figured out how to make hit records. And once you figure out how to make those records and stay true to yourself, you can't go back. Them street records, they become just that, street records.
Facts.
Once you sell 5 million, you can't go back to selling gold. Your ass get dropped after that.
Damn.
You get one album to slide like that, and then your ass get dropped. I'm serious.
So it's like it's a formula, but you had the formula though,
Yeah.
for real.
I mean, you better figure it out. If you want to do this and pay bills with it, people get it messed up. Once you get on and have success, you have to maintain that success. If you can't maintain the success, these labels have no use for you. And that's just the way the game goes. As hard as it is what it is. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
I'm going to go back now since you can hear, like, the Pitbull stuff was really true to who I am. But my first record as an artist back in 95 when I got my deal as DJ Smurf, this was the first record. You couldn't tell me nothing when this came out back in 95.
Party people!
He's coming.
Hold on.
Party people!
He's coming.
Party people!
DJ Smurf.
This where my sound come from right here.
Party people!
Check it out.
This one I was rapping.
He's coming.
Word.
DJ Smurf.
Party people!
Rick Gangsta Trick.
Party people!
Check it out.
Party people!
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.
You got the sirens in the back. You know what I'm saying?
This the last song.
Let's begin.
Live in the house with the party bass. It's PMHI here to rock the place. With the back boom boom, we can miss the DJ Smurf, that's who I am. So get up, young ladies, get on the floor.
That's when I used to rap, dog.
That's crazy.
Boom bass, what I got in store. CP style, yeah. Hardcore with the gangster trick on the side of me. Southside, that's where we be. Where the ladies get live on the party scene. Y'all from the CP know what I mean. Just grab a young lady, get on the floor. Cause when I get crunk, I make it say, ooh la. When it comes to this, there ain't no equal. And this jam is for the. This jam is for the. The funky. This jam is for the.
Say what?
Ooh la. This jam is for the. The funky. This jam is for the. Ooh la.
Yo, so what
Man.
I just peep right now is like this sound, you know what I'm saying, has stuck with you, right?
Yeah.
And it's like everybody that works with you, it's like they come meet you at that sound. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's a whole new thing because they got their sound.
Right. So that's what it is, man. You try to create a team as opposed to trying to force what you do on everybody. You try to bring them in and kind of, I follow the lead of the artists that I sign. You know what I mean? If I can combine my sound with them, I do it. If not, I just let them do it and then I orchestrate. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, man.
That's fire. I greatly appreciate you coming through. This is like a masterclass right now. Nah, for real though. And I hope that everybody that watches this like really appreciates this because I really appreciate this. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
thank you for having me, bro. For
Thank
real.
you, bro.
Yeah, now we get to go watch some football.
Word up, word up.
Yeah.
It's Cadillac Chronicles. We got Mr. Collipark in the whip. We're going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Peace.